Welcome to our channel where we talk about plant-based living for busy people. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 6 of the surprise benefits that happened for me aside from weight loss when I started pursuing a whole food plant-based lifestyle. Obviously the weight loss is something that everybody talks about. It is very exciting. It's awesome. It happened for me too. I dropped weight without really almost any effort, and that is a story you'll hear again and again with plant-based eating. But these other things that I'm going to talk about are thrilling to me. And keep in mind, as I'm sharing these with you, it's been a long journey for me to become whole food plant-based, and I'm not even 100% whole food plant-based. I am someone who is actively, passionately pursuing that lifestyle, but I got a long ways to go still, and still these magical things have happened in my body and in my life. So that's why I am so excited about them. And so I just want to start with number 1. I brought some notes so I don't forget. So the first one is reversal. If you can see that. Let me tell you what it does to your brain to realize that you have the power to reverse the years and years of abuse that you have given your body. That was magical for me. I have not always taken care of myself. I have been blessed, I guess, with fairly good health, and I've been very active my whole life, so I took my body for granted, and I wasn't careful with what I was putting into it. And I asked a lot of my body over the years with 7 children and all the things. So for me to learn, and it took a while for me to realize this and to find this in the things that I was reading, and then to feel the benefits for myself. But some things that had started to happen in my body, I could actually turn around, not just stop them, but turn them around. Reversal is magic. Reversal of disease and injury and conditions in my body that I thought were out of my control, and they weren't. So reversal is a powerful feeling, and it happened for me. And I'll mention that in just a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Reversal. And number 2. Let me turn the page here. This is the other thing I love, how everything is affected. By that, I mean everything from, especially as you age, you start to notice the little quirks in your body. Everything from an overactive bladder that comes with age, to arthritis, to menopause symptoms. For me, it was so amazing to me how much is affected when you give your body the proper fuel, and when you give it clean fuel. It covers everything. I feel like my eyesight is better. I'm not even kidding. There are things that are magical that seem all interconnected that I would not have imagined. So when you start, because our bodies are so miraculous, when you give them the proper fuel, they will perform for you. They are an amazing organism, and when we don't poison them, they can absolutely shock you with what they can do and the healing that can occur. All right, number 3. I better get on with this. I think my favorite is number 4, but mood booster. Number 3. I cannot overstate this. I used to be like a normal person, I guess, in that certain days it felt like you were slogging through, just gloom. difficulty, gray days, if too much stress entered your body, that was a problem. Um, when I am feeding my body properly and giving him clean food and giving him all of the boost of fruits and veggies, particularly, um, I shock myself with how even keeled my mood and my mental health are. Like, things will happen, really stressful, really difficult things, and they affect me so differently. Like, I feel stable and steady, and like I can tackle things. And that is, um, it's something I almost couldn't believe for a while. I thought, maybe something crazy is just happening. Maybe the stars are all aligned just right or something. But no, it has happened long enough and clearly enough for me to realize that eating properly makes our mental health and our hormones and all of the other things work for us so that we don't have to struggle with all of that stuff. And it's true. I know that it's true. It's working for me. Let's go to number 4. An energy restorer. This one was also a surprise. How many times in an afternoon would I just be done for the day? Like, I need caffeine, or I need a nap, or I just can't face this day anymore. That, to have the energy to actually not only get up and do things physically, but to mentally tackle things, to be ready to start a project, or to tackle a dream, or be be anxious to take on a challenge, or to progress, or to grow, to have mental and physical energy to do those things, to want to get out in the yard and to create a new flower bed or something like that. That is just wow, especially at my age, at 55, to feel like I have the energy that I did years ago. That's huge. Number 5 is aging backwards. I just really feel like I have discovered something that not everyone knows. Like, I can be more youthful, and I feel younger than I did before 10 years ago, just because of fuel in my body. So it's just like so much fun. I've mentioned in other places that I did this really long, really hairy hike, called Rim to Rim in the Grand Canyon. It's like 23 or 24 miles in a day, and you do a lot of climbing down and walking across and climbing out. And I was having a better time of it than the young people in the group. And I just thought, what? This is magic. I feel like I'm aging backwards. It's like now I have another half of my life ahead of me, and I can do what I want because I still have my youth, or so it feels. And then number 6, I'm in control. It feels so good to me to not feel like fate is governing my choices and my future. It feels like I get to make that choice. Like, I am going to choose to do the things that are going to put my life in my hands. Obviously, I believe in a higher power, and I believe my life is in his hands. But I believe that to a great extent, he gives us that choice and that power. And in the past, I abused that. But now I feel like it is in my control. If there is an ailment or an illness, everything from immunity to disease to energy and mood, I get to make that choice, and I can do things about it. I am in charge and in control. And wow, what a great feeling that is. So those are the things that have really made a difference in my life. And the better I get at doing whole food plant-based, the better those things get. And it is pretty bright, awesome, happy journey that we're all on, and we can do this together. And what a path lies ahead of us. Thanks for joining me in my little greenhouse nest out here in the winter months. It's fun to be outside in the sun. So anyway, talk to you soon.